In the beginning, Horus, the falcon god of light, and Seth, the god of evil, fought to control Egypt. The Council of the Gods decided Seth was sent into exile and Horus became the first pharaoh of Egypt. For 2,000 years, Pharaoh succeeded Pharaoh. But Seth had plotted his revenge, and deep inside his sinister black pyramid of Ombos, Seth imprisoned Horus in a magic sarcophagus. From then on, and no longer protected by the god Horus, Egypt was at the mercy of Seth and his servant Aker. So the gods chose Papyrus, a young fisherman, to find the secret entrance to Ombos, free the god Horus, and restore peace to Egypt. Tombs in the Valley of the Kings and Queens, temples of the gods, all over Thebes, sacred places are robbed and profaned. But despite all of Pharaoh's investigations, the culprits cannot be found.
The people are not happy, Ratofair. They accuse me of not protecting the holy sites.
Who knows, my lord? That may just be the very point of these sacrileges.
You have done well, Keptes. My plan may now proceed. Yes, O Sith. It is time to strike a final blow against the chosen one of the gods.
The Temple of Thought, robbed by Amon, and you are the temple's guardian?
Lord, there was monstrous magic. But I saw nothing at all.
Take him away. Poor man's in a state of shock.
What do you think, Papyrus?
I don't think it's just grave robbers. By Horus, Ames!
Life, force, and health, brother!
What are you doing here, Ames? I forbade you to interfere in the kingdom's affairs.
Peace, my brother. You permitted my return from exile, and I shall not disobey you, but how could I simply ignore these profanations of holy places? The wrath of the gods could fall upon all of us. So I have come to help you.
Really, Ames, you amaze me. And how could you help me? Speak!
Authorize my guards to investigate. I am sure they will find the culprits. And this way I can prove to you the sincerity of my repentance. But of course, dear brother, it is for you to decide.
I cannot understand Pharaoh's decision, Ratofair. Ames has always betrayed him. I cannot believe he really wants to help Merenre.
Well, Pharaoh is in a delicate position now, Papyrus. The people demand action be taken against these criminals.
Even so, I am sure that Ames is up to something. But what?
Well, something tells me we should find the culprits before Ames.
Pharaoh's guards have already searched everywhere.
You are the chosen one of the gods, my boy. With their help, you may succeed where others have failed.
I hope I'm not in the way.
Oh, come on, Theiti.
Anyway, my royal duties will keep me in the palace.
That's all right. Tia and her friends will help me.
Fine, since you so obviously don't need me.
We must act quickly, Papyrus, but be very careful. Take this amulet with you. The Eye of Horus will protect you.
Protect me from what, Ratofair?
I am now quite sure. We are not dealing with ordinary grave robbers, but with far more powerful forces. The god of Ombos.
Ratofair worries me, Keptes. Don't be so anxious, Lord Ames. On the contrary, without knowing it, Ratofair will help us.
Help us? But how? I don't understand.
You'll see. Just trust me.
Of course I'll help you. I'll speak to my friend, Fatatra. The three of us are bound to succeed. Well, tomorrow will be a long day. We need a good night's sleep. Right, Shepsy?
Oh, Seth, I call on your magic powers. Perfect. Give it to me. Thank you, little monkey. You have served the Lord of Ombos well. Now return to your home and forget.
Show me where you hid Papyrus's amulet. I'm so sorry, Papyrus. It's not like him. It's gotta be here somewhere.
Oh, don't worry, Tia. It's more important to find Fatatra and start the investigation.
It's Nezimontu. He comes from the Valley of the Kings, not, I hope, bearing further bad news.
Oh, my lord, it is terrible.
Well, speak, Grand Vizier.
Oh, Pharaoh, I hardly dare. King Merame's tomb. And that of Queen Meritre.
What? What are you saying?
Yes, my lord. Your parents' sacred tombs have been robbed. Even their mummies have disappeared.
Shame and misfortune are mine for not preventing this sacrilege. But, Grand Vizier, nothing recovered? No clue at all?
Well, in a way, my lord. The robbers did leave the mummy of Tetris.
Tetris? She was my father Merame's favorite cat. Was that all?
This amulet was also found. Do you know it, Lord?
No. It doesn't bear the royal seal. A robber must have dropped it. What do you think, Ratofair?
My lord, this amulet is the one I gave to Papyrus.
Papyrus? But that's impossible. That would mean...
I do not understand either, Merebre, but we must not rush to judgment.
No, I cannot believe Papyrus was involved in such a sacrilege. But he must explain this. Find him.
Life, strength, health.
Papyrus is in great danger, Princess. Pharaoh's guards are looking for him. But it's Ahmes's guards I really fear. If they should find him, his life could be at risk.
But Papyrus is innocent.
Well, of course. But my amulet accuses him, alas.
What can we do? How can we exonerate him?
Warn him, and then find the real culprits before he's taken.
Tia must know where he is.
A whole day searching all over Thebes and I found nothing, by Horus.
Nor did I. Not a thing. Just like you, Papyrus.
And Fatatra?
I just saw a funeral procession on its way towards the river. Strangely unobtrusive, I'd say.
Unobtrusive, huh? That is a bit odd. Though it's not much to go on.
Sarcophaguses can hide a lot of things.
One other thing. Menenetet was leading the procession, Papyrus.
Menenetet. It's really him. Back from exile.
Move along! We have no time to lose!
Menenetet!
Papyrus, by the gods! I trust you will not trouble this cortege.
In the name of Pharaoh, open these sarcophaguses, Menenetet.
Do what the little fisherman says. Well, it's just a mummy, Papyrus. What did you expect?
But by Horus, that's a royal bracelet.
Get rid of him!
To find out more, I'd better get invited on board. That young troublemaker won't bother us anymore. We can safely cast off.
So this is where they've been hiding the loot. Well, of course. Who would ever think to search here, in the accursed Pharaoh's forbidden city? Seth is using my ancestor's city. Ratofair was right. It's the god of Ombos who's behind all this.
Papyrus! By all the gods, he fooled us!
He'll never fool anyone else again!
No, a more exquisite death awaits. He will die at the hands of his very own friends, and we have no time to waste. We must be gone before nightfall.
Akhenaten, your ancestor, sends me to you. Follow me, Papyrus.
And the robbers?
They have gone, and may they never return. Here you may find the help you seek, Papyrus. And now do that which you must do.
Old woman? No, wait. Oh, Pharaoh Akhenaton, my ancestor, I beg you, show yourself. And once again, help me with your advice.
Great danger threatens you, Papyrus. They hunt you.
Me? Hunted?
Yes, for you are the object of the latest plot of the Dark Lord of Ombos and his instrument, Ames. And you must confront this danger. You must confront your own judgment.
But tell me, what kind of judgment is that?
Return to Thebes, where you shall find out. Remember my words and be very careful. You may prevail, for Tetris watches over you.
Tetris? Who is that?
Go now, Papyrus, and face your judgment.
Ames's guards. I'd better be careful. There! That's what I need. A judgment? But what am I accused of? Better talk to Thady about it. But they're searching for me. Imhotep! Papyrus! What are you doing there? Working as a part-time scribe? Unless, has something happened?
Hey, come on, Papyrus. Didn't you know you're accused as an accomplice of the grave robbers?
Accomplice?
Listen, I don't know the details, but the charges against you are serious. I spoke up for you, and as a result, Ames had me thrown out of the palace.
Pharaoh allowed that?
Pharaoh is no longer sole master of the palace. Ames's guards. But look out, here they are. Run, Papyrus.
We're watching you.
But I'm not doing anything, gallant warriors. You see, I'm just working and minding my own business.
Yeah, don't forget. If you see Papyrus, you let us know.
Thetia!
Papyrus! By Isis, you're safe. Where have you been?
All right, nobody moves, little fisherman. Thought you could get away from me that easily?
Quick, Papyrus!
No, Thady. I must face my judgment.
Does this amulet belong to you, Papyrus?
Yes, Grand Vizier. Ratofair gave it to me and it got lost. But, my lord, I am innocent. And as you know, I now accuse Ames and Menenetet.
A weak defense. Everyone knows Menenetet is exiled, and nothing was found in Akhetaton. My dear brother, why prolong this trial any further? By identifying the amulet, Papyrus confesses. He confesses to his sacrilege against our parents' tomb.
Do you know the punishment for profaning a royal tomb, Papyrus?
No, Father. I appeal to your good judgment against his lying accusations. Is Papyrus not the chosen one of the gods? Has he not risked his life again and again for Egypt and for you, Father? And for me? How could I ever forget? Akhir's magic turned me into a living mummy. Papyrus wasn't even chosen one of the gods the first time he saved my life. Saved me from a terrible death in the Temple of Oblivion.
Your child speaks justly, Lord. We all know Papyrus's honesty, his generosity, and his determination to fight against the god of Ombos. Remember the Red City, Merenre. The evil pharaoh, Peribsen, wanted to bring it back through time and from under the earth. By defeating the Lord of the Three Portals, Papyrus became the new lord of those magic portals. Thus Peribsen was conquered, and his accursed city destroyed forever by Papyrus.
But, Ratofair, Isn't the mask of loyalty a perfect disguise for one who is plotting a fatal coup against Egypt and her king? Besides, the so-called chosen one of the gods often showed his true colors. The terrible city of Basalt, inhabited by Seth's followers. Did not Papyrus release it from the god's curse? And did not Sebek, the crocodile god, punish this sacrilege severely?
Ahmes, you know that Papyrus was deceived by the god of Ombos. The gods themselves pardoned him.
But Pakhet, Princess. Pakhet, the terrible lion of the Red Mountains. Told us, Princess, how Papyrus unleashed the rage of Pakhet after her 1,000-year sleep. But no doubt the chosen one of the gods was once again deceived by the god of Ombos.
Very clever, Ahmes. But my lord, how can you credit the accusations of a brother who has himself betrayed you to Seth so many times?
It is true, dear brother. Through weakness and even blindness, I have made some mistakes. I regret them. But today it is not I who am accused, but him!
I have heard enough for today. The trial resumes tomorrow. And then, in the name of Ma'at, goddess of justice, I shall announce my verdict.
Oh, Father, you know Papyrus is innocent?
I hope so, yes. But there is the amulet, and... by all the gods! Tetris! No, it couldn't be.
What is worrying you now, Father?
Just thoughts. Thoughts that are still not clear, Thetis. But do not worry. The gods may still help us ensure that the truth will prevail. You spoke of monstrous magic. Can you be more precise, Guardian of the Temple of Thought?
Alas, no, my lord, but I am sure only magic strength could have forced the secret door to the temple's treasure.
The sword of Horus, dear brother. Papyrus's sword. There's the magic force that could have forced the door.
That is absurd, Ahmes. The sword of Horus could not commit a sacrilegious act.
Seth's magic is powerful, Rothelfair. It could overpower Horus's and make use of his sword. Bring this trial to an end, dear brother. The amulet, the magic sword, these are proof enough to condemn this traitor who dared profane the sacred tombs of our parents, leaving nothing behind but Tetris's mummy.
What? Tell me, Ahmes, how did you know something that only Rothelfair, Nesimontu, and myself were aware of?
Send the mummy of Tetris.
But of course, it is true, dear brother. I remember now, you always had an irrational fear of cats. A frantic fear of Bastet, the cat goddess, whose rages could transform her into the lion goddess, the furious Sekhmet.
No! Let me go! No! Sekhmet! No!
Yes, Ahmes. So afraid that you couldn't even touch the mummy of Tetris when you were robbing our parents' tomb.
Vile Sith demons! Oh no, I shall not allow your cowardice to ruin my plan, Ahmes! Oh, Keptes, unleash Sith fury through yourself!
Papyrus! Papyrus, you shall die!
Papyrus! Here!
Oh yes, you shall die, for I am the wrath of fire of the god of Ombos! You are powerless against me, Papyrus.
We'll see about that, demon of Seth.
Give up, Papyrus. You haven't a chance, for now the black sword of Seth will wipe out the chosen one of the gods.
O Tetris, incarnation of Bastet, lend Papyrus the warrior's rage of Sekhmet the lioness.
Theyti?
Everything is back to normal. Menenetet was arrested and they found the grave robber's loot in Akhetatan. Merimez and Meretre lie peacefully once more in their tomb.
Look what I found! Isn't he cute? He was wandering around and he just kept on following me.
By Isis, he looks like the cat that...
That's true. He really does.
I'll give him to you if you like, Papyrus.
Oh, you know, cats and me.
You're ungrateful, Papyrus. It was a cat who saved you. Maybe even that one. He really is sweet. We must choose a name. Well, why not Tetris? Oh, look! Just look at that!
Tetris? Well, why not? Cats do have 9 lives.